And I'm saying about, yeah, so kind of where we are today as we started looking at coming back. The first thing we did was we defined, okay, what does it mean to work remote? Because that was something that was really concerning to individuals. Um, if you committed to come to the office 3 days a week, you were considered an office employee, and you could get a workstation or an office. It would be dedicated to you. You just had to commit to you being in the office 3 days a week. If you couldn't commit to 3 days a week, then we called you a remote worker with flex, meaning that you could flex into the office when you wanted to for meetings and things like that. But you wouldn't have a dedicated workspace. You'd have to go through our hoteling system to pick up a space, so you'd have some place to sit for the day. And then we did have team members who became true remote colleagues. They moved to different states. They found that, and I think we found this with a lot of folks. There was a lot of people, a lot of team members, a lot of my friends that were just reevaluating what life meant and what was important to them. And many team members said, it's most important for me to be near family. And so we had probably, I would say, 5 to 8 team members that decided they were going to move and moved. And so they're a continuous remote from home now. We do have some required office team members. So you can imagine folks that are doing break fix and things like that. But that staff rotates so that not one person is stuck being in the office all the time. So they have the opportunity to work remote as well. We opened the office back on July 12th, which was pretty awesome. It was great to see folks for all required workers. And so if you're a required worker, whether you were vaccinated or not, you could come into the office. If you were unvaccinated, you were required to wear a mask when you were in the office. But if you were vaccinated, you had the ability to kind of move around and do the things that you wanted to do. On July 26th, we opened the office to all workers. So if you were a flex and wanted to come in the office, you could come in the office. Same requirements, whether you were vaccinated or not. You could come in, but you just had to wear a mask when you're in common areas if you were not vaccinated. And then this is kind of where Jeff and I left it. So, he's like, okay, well, tell us more things you're going to do. And this is kind of where we got, kind of thrown the curveball, and the curveball being that now with COVID cases continuing to rise and the Delta variant, we've instituted some mask mandates at the office. So if you're going to be in the office, you have to wear a mask whether you've been vaccinated or not. And so now we're seeing a lot of the folks that had decided to flex back in the office are just flexing back at home. I'm actually at home today. So it's been an interesting time. And now we're seeing that, I would say from an IT perspective, we're being faced with new challenges, similar challenges, but new challenges. I think team members have COVID fatigue. And so in having COVID fatigue, there's a lot of things that are causing stress that normally when you're in the office, I think some of those things get handled is not the right word, but maybe alleviated, where today they're not. And I've had several of my leaders say that not having the ability to kind of walk into somebody's office and talk about something causes things to continue to stir. So we would try to be really focused on connecting with people, checking in on people, especially those individuals that are single or may not be getting out very much and may not have a lot of connection with folks. We're really trying to engage with those guys.